Ever pondered about the secrets your body holds within? Wondered if there's a way to unlock these secrets to improve your health and wellness? Welcome to the future of health technology, where innovation meets wellness. Introducing the Hilo Wearable. The Hilo is not just any device, it's also a personal health and wellness advisor. It's a sophisticated piece of technology that provides an insight into your overall health and wellness. And how does it do this? By using its unique advanced life sensing technology to gather and process data, tailoring it to your unique wellness needs. Hilo is not merely a fitness tracker, and whilst it is able to track and monitor your fitness and sport regime, it's so much more, with sensors specifically designed and focused on your overall health and wellness. Hilo monitors in real time your heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, stress levels, and even blood oxygen levels. Hilo also has the following more advanced health monitoring capabilities available through our Wellness Plus subscription service. One of the most important and impressive features of the Hilo wearable is its ability to perform an electrocardiogram or ECG. This allows the Hilo device to monitor your heart's rhythm and electrical activity, and the AI analysis can alert you to any potential abnormalities. You can even download a PDF report of the ECG to show to your local doctor. It's like having a cardiologist on your wrist, 24/7. But the Hilo doesn't stop there when keeping an eye on your heart. It's also equipped with real-time atrial fibrillation monitoring. This feature continuously keeps track of your heart rate and alerts you if it detects an irregular rhythm, helping to prevent atrial fibrillation complications that can ultimately lead to things such as stroke or heart failure. And then there's the advanced plethysmograph or APG. With this, the Hilo measures the change in volume of your blood, providing insights into your cardiovascular health. It's a non-invasive method that provides valuable data about the aging and condition of your heart and blood vessels. But what about the times when you're not awake? Hilo has you covered there too. Its sleep analysis feature tracks your sleep patterns, helping you understand your sleep quality and offering suggestions for improvement. Again, the AI can monitor your various sleep states such as total sleep, deep sleep, light sleep, and REM times. Getting a good night's sleep is vital for good health, and with Hilo, it's like having a sleep scientist analyze your rest every single night. And the secret sauce, artificial intelligence. Hilo uses AI to monitor and advise you on improving your overall health and wellness. It learns from your patterns, providing intelligent insights, tailored and personalized just for you. In the fast-paced world of today, understanding and improving our health can seem like a daunting task. But with the Hilo wearable devices, you have a partner in your health journey, a partner that never sleeps, never rests, and is always ready to assist you in achieving your wellness goals. Let's not also forget you can even be financially rewarded for monitoring your health with Hilo by pairing the device with Vivo in Persona. So why wait? The future of health and wellness is here, and it's on your wrist. Visit the HiloHealth.com website today.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving week, everyone. It's Tech Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. We have an amazing show for you today. We're going to talk about your health, your fitness, your wealth, your mindset. As always, I got my brother, Ricardo Hamilton, aka M.I.M.S, making it make sense. My man, what's the first thing you said this morning when you got up?
Oh, I'm grateful. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you some more. What's going on? Shout out to the runners. Happy Tech Tuesday. Man, pumped up and excited, for this show, man. Always bringing great value. And we got some good information for you guys, man. Did y'all see that video? It's fire. What's going on, Mike?
Man, we got to get pumped up and excited, guys, because we got a special guest on today. This guy's got so much energy, so much just love for life. He's just infectious. And thank you again, brother, for bringing this to us. We got the one and only Sean Davis, Crypto for the People, baby. Let's go.
Boom. What's up, guys? Kicking ass collecting crypto. What's up, you guys?
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you guys for having me on here on Thanksgiving week, man. I'm grateful we know each other. We met in Barcelona. Yeah. And you guys are really cool dudes that but you know how you meet people and you kind of connect with different people and you align and you don't align. And dude, but you guys, You guys are real deals. And I just appreciate you guys having me on. I'm grateful to be here, guys.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Holy moly, dude.
Life changing.
Yeah, dude, we have the future. Like, we have the future.
Yeah.
We're seeing it here, but you know what I'm saying? Like AI, health. Oh my God. Like, all this stuff is the future. That's like, it's almost now though. You know what I mean? It's the stuff that I thought was going to be way in the future, which I guess we are now, but now it's here. And like, we're the early birds on this. So I'm excited.
Yeah. So we're essentially, Sean was really the first person in America to really bring this to the market. And, when we saw this, probably almost a month ago, I was blown away. I mean, I was kind of skeptical my first presentation, but as I dove into everything they've developed here, I'm like, they have everything. They actually have the wearables. We all have them on our wrist right now. They have their own blockchain. They have NFTs, and I don't mean NFTs of like dogs and cats and apes. I mean real NFTs that anonymize and collect your data that people are just giving away for free. So Sean, you've been following this, as it was being developed. So I think you've kind of even been in this for almost a year now. So what was like, how did you have that vision to see where this was going before they had even followed through with everything they've done now?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So it was literally, I think it might have been last Thanksgiving that, I don't know if I got it on Thanksgiving or ordered it Thanksgiving. And it was recently after we came back from Barcelona. So dude, I got cold. You know how we get cold DMs like, hey man, check out my deal. Some guy cold me, Peter Webb, actually, who I didn't know was kind of a big deal. But he, I said, oh, I'll take a look at it, whatever, So got on a little call, found out about it. So this is November, and they didn't have. So Helo's been around for like 7 years making this technology, and the technology is super dope. Like, this thing has won an award. It's like super thin, and it's got a bunch of stuff on it. So they've had this, and I was aware. So there's somebody on social media that I was in another, like a supplement company with, who, do you know Rena? Have you seen the lady who does the she does the like updates, like the V generation updates. She does like a news center thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I followed her, like I knew her from back then. And I followed her on Facebook, and she went to Vivo a couple years ago. And so I looked it up, I was like, what is this thing? And I looked it up, and it was a wearable, and I didn't really see a need to do an MLM, wearable or anything like, just for no reason. Right. So anyways, I was aware of it. But when they contacted me about this, I went through the thing, and the whole deal was it wasn't even mining at this point. So it was just giving you the info. You can get it on the Hilo app, but mining was coming, and they had sort of like a founder's thing. So like, in other words, you could get in, but they didn't have any mining yet. You got to pay a lot, and so, but it was kind of it was a get in really, really early. So I did it, and I just had it, and I mined it. And it ended up, so the cool thing is, and then I read the white paper. I checked out the blockchain because I'm into blockchain. So I'm like, is this just like on Binance chain? Is this some coin? And what is it? But I literally put it in MetaMask. I knew it had its own network. I read the whole white paper that talks about it even has a chip. So there's they have a whole new algorithm here that's a proof of sensing algorithm that no chain has, that and it's a purpose chain. So this chain, I mean, you can send money, you can send the VSC back and forth, but the whole purpose of this chain is to upload health data to a platform on the blockchain. And every time it does it, it signs it. So there's a little chip in here that signs it. It's like it's a chip, whatever, but it knows that I'm real. So it can tell that I'm real, a real person, and it signs it that this data came from a real person. So anyways, I knew that technology was also out there because me and you and M.I.M.S, we do, we go into blockchains heavily. And a couple of years ago, I got into a Korean blockchain that was doing Internet of Things, right? Internet of Things, like this microphone, right? This microphone could be connected to the Internet of Things. My refrigerator, my everything could be connected to the Internet of Things.
Right.
But the problem is these things can be hacked. So like this is super easy to hack. This is a freaking microphone. Someone could just, there's no like big security here. Someone can come in here, and if this thing's giving information, like let's say giving my recordings somehow to a blockchain on an Internet of Things, somebody could hack this and give out fake info. And how would you know? You wouldn't. You would just be getting info from the device. So the device itself. So what I found was there is a new technology which Vivo is using, which makes the device itself have an address, not an address, a private key. Right. Just like we have a private key that no one can ever guess for Bitcoin that secures the whole Bitcoin network. So, you can't force it by like doing a bunch of guesses. You have to like, in order to get someone's key, you got to steal it. You got to like social engineer it. There's no force breaking a private key. So each one of these has a private key. And this private key.
And what's crazy, Sean, right, is right now people are just giving away their data. So if you have a phone with Facebook or Instagram, they know your movements. They know what you're doing. They know when you're moving. They know when you're driving. If you're already wearing a wearable, right, they're taking your data and selling it. And you don't have any control, power, privacy, monetary incentive. So M.I.M.S, can you maybe break it down about how this is so different and revolutionary from what people are already doing?
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to inclusion. I mean, you've been excluded from accessing opportunities like this. And now you have the ability to do it because of blockchain. We talk about it, ownership, read, write, and now you can own. And obviously owning your data, owning your information. People know that there's benefits in owning things, owning property, owning royalties, owning rights, owning publishing, owning your data. So when you own these things, you get paid for them. You get especially now with the blockchain and what we're doing with Vivo, you're able to take your healthcare data, okay, that is being recorded through the device, okay, real world device that hundreds of thousands of people are using and growing. 2
billion total in the world have a wearable. Yeah, but yes.
Yeah, the data. $274 billion market. Okay. And so now, like Mike said, and like we're talking about, this data that you're already giving up for free, now you can actually get paid for and get rewards from it. So that's a no-brainer. So this is the thing about the blockchain revolution. There's a lot of innovation, there's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of ways to capitalize and to grow and create wealth in the blockchain and in dealing with different sectors of human activity or human industry. Right. And healthcare is one of them. Healthcare is huge. And so this is one of the premier platforms in the healthcare space, okay, that is interacting with the blockchain that's allowing you to own your data and you benefit from it. You receive rewards from it. This is why blockchain and crypto and things of this nature is so disruptive, so revolutionary. This is why we get so excited when we talk about the largest wealth transfer in history. It's not just happening in the financial sector. It's happening in different sectors and industries and areas of human activity. And Vivo is definitely leading the way in regards to the healthcare aspect and allowing the average everyday person to participate and win.
And just so, Sean, a lot of people worry about this is they think like, oh, they're going to have all this private data on me. But to be clear, that's why they use that NFT, in that it is anonymizing it. It is keeping it private from you as a person. All they know is it came from this number NFT. They don't know it came from Sean Davis, Ricardo Hamilton, or Michael Tharp. They're just going to see the data from an anonymized NFT. So you're not, revealing who you are or your personal details, but people need this information, right? Researchers, scientists, different doctors developing different, health trials. This data is so valuable. Data is the new oil. And now with blockchain, we can bring, as Sean says, power back to the people and not just give it to big data, big tech, big health, and allow them to use our data for free. We're going to now be controlling it. We're going to be monetizing it. And to me, this is one of the biggest revolutions in human history, the blockchain, because it's going to be absolutely enormous to keep our data private, to decentralize the power and the monetary structure in the future. So Sean, that's what gets me excited about what we have here.
Yeah, me too. Exactly, Mike. One thing that I want to mention is that I've done some heavy research in this, obviously, is that the HIPAA laws. You know what HIPAA laws are or no? Like healthcare,
health privacy.
Doctor can't go to the news and say, "Hey, M.I.M.S has got a heart problem," or can't tell your mortgage person or whatever. They can't share this information. The wearable has no HIPAA. So, dude, I could be having a heart attack on an Apple Watch. An Apple Watch could tell anybody they want, and I'm screwed. You know what I'm saying? So the HIPAA thing. So the cool thing about this is this allows you. So the NFT does allow you. It's weird because NFT, but all the NFT is like my NFT is I'm number 47, right? I'm NFT number 47. Boom, that's what they know about. They might know that I'm a male or I'm 50, but they don't know my name. It also provides a place to pay. So in other words, they have the records of NFT number 54, but they need to send it to somewhere, right? They normally send it to a person or a bank or a PayPal or whatever. But now they're just sending my freaking NFTs wallet, right? So everything now is all. And when you think about how cool this is, you mentioned blockchain. This whole thing is because of blockchain. Apple can collect data. Google can collect data. Fitbit can collect data. They're already doing it. Everybody's collecting data. Facebook's collecting data, but this health data, they're already doing it. Hilo's doing it too. But the difference between us is the blockchain. So what they're doing is that Apple's taking all your data. They're putting it into a server. They're doing whatever they do, and they're selling it, and they're keeping the money. This way, you are connecting to the blockchain, buying a data mining kit, which will give you the anonymity and a place to pay. Once you have the data mining kit to connect to this blockchain, and the blockchain's just happening, dude. Like right now, as we're speaking, we don't have to do anything at all. It's a machine that's taking data every half hour off me, hour off anybody in level 2. Every 3 hours off anybody in level 1. They're taking the data and they're paying you for it. It's literally like it's a pure exchange. It's not a weird there's no Ponzi economics. It's nothing. It's literally just like if you're turning in aluminum cans for the money they give for aluminum cans, right? I'm giving them something, they're giving it back, and it happens every hour. It's a pure exchange. There's no right? It's not like they're giving it to me for no reason. I'm not raining money. I'm
what shocked me, Sean, what shocked me was I just thought, okay, if I have a level 2 NFT, I'll get so many tokens a day. But what I found out was it depends on how much data you're creating. It's not just, you spent this much, we give you these many tokens. It's, did you open your app? Did you do your heart rate? Did you do, your ECG today? And so the more I do that, the more data I'm creating, thus the more I get paid that day. So I can look and, it kind of goes and, goes up, goes down. If there's a day where I'm super busy and I don't stop and take time to monitor my health, then that's going to be a day I get paid low. If there's a day where I'm more focused on my health, I do some stress, I do some, what's the other one? My energy, my breath rate. If I take a couple of those, I get paid a lot more that day. So I love the legitimacy of it to show the more data that you create, the more data that they're going to be able to use. Thus, the more you get paid that day passively.
It's exactly right, dude. So that's the greatest part about it is it is a pure exchange. So if you don't if my batteries run low sometimes, and I'll wake up and because the first thing I do is I check my sleep every morning. I check my sleep, see how I did, and then sometimes they'll say disconnected. I'm like shit, and because I didn't, and then I get less. But that's cool because it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. And the other thing that everybody needs, I think everybody should focus on is we're so early. Like we're explaining this This is the first time this has ever been available. Like 2 years ago, 1 year ago, this is not invented. There's nothing. There's no way to do this whatsoever. So now we have the only way to do it, right? Which is very cool. And so
let me answer this question here, because I was going to go here next. So Kenneth Francis says, so is this a separate device from my Apple Watch? So let me explain that, Kenneth. Apple Watch, Fitbits, Garmin's, those are all good, but these smart wearables are much more advanced than your Apple Watch when it comes to the health data that they're collecting. But probably within the next month, we are going to be able to add Apple Watches, Fitbits, Garmin's, even though I think the little ring things, you're going to be able to buy an NFT and mine and get paid daily still using your Apple Watch if you want to keep your Apple Watch. So if you are open to wearing another wearable, then definitely you want to check this out. All the info is in the Runners app, links down below. But even if you want to keep your Apple Watch, in the next month, you're going to be able to buy an NFT and monetize that health data as well. Sean, anything you wanted to add with the new devices? Because I know you did an update video.
Yeah. So the way that I understand it, so they just had a big event in Taiwan. So and they announced a bunch of new things, and this was one of them. But they didn't give all the details. In other words, they give the announcement, and I was like, okay, it's coming, right? So Apple's coming for sure this year, within 6 weeks before the end of the year, we're going to have Apple. And then, so that's the first one. And then so Apple's already done. And I guess I've actually seen a picture. I think it was Maria. She's our COO. She had it actually mining an Apple Watch. So it's already, it can be done, and they're bringing it out for 6 weeks in the next 6 weeks. And then the other ones are coming within sometime early next year. So Apple first, and then everything else.
Okay.
And then one other thing to know about your watch. Can I mention this one? The cold wallet. So one of the things that they've done here also is with the BioSense specific. I don't know what's going to happen with the one you have. Okay. You know what I mean? But I know the BioSense specifically is going to have a cold wallet. So they're going to have it doesn't have it now. M.I.M.S has one, I see. His doesn't have one now, but they're going to do a firmware update, which updates the firmware. And this, I don't know how it works, but this will be a cold wallet. So you can on the VSC chain. So you can hold all your VSC, you can stake it, all this stuff on there. So that'll be cool.
Yeah. So basically that's a way to securely store your crypto on your wrist is what's coming.
Yeah.
And so you're basically, guys, what you will do then, if you do have an Apple Watch, is you're going to just buy a data NFT. So you have two options. You can get a data NFT level 1. The max blocks per day that can create is 8. And I think there's about 2 to 3 tokens per block. So it
just depends on what's happening, but it's about 2.5. So between 2 and 3 per block.
Okay. So you're not going to be able to mine as much crypto. If you get a level 2, you're going to be able to get 28 blocks per day. So your ability to get a lot more crypto with that level 2 is huge when you look at it over the long term. And we'll run some numbers here in a minute. But there's also level 3 and 4 that there's other ways to get that one. But essentially, this is the new technology, right? Like this would not have been possible just 3-4 years ago because the technology had not advanced this far.
You need this stuff just to connect to their chain. So their chain is right now right this second is collecting data and paying people right now. And all you need to do, you need to connect it. So if you want to get involved, like I've connected it, M.I.M.S has connected it, Tharp's connected it, right? So we've connected it. So if you want to do it, we gotta just get in and get an NFT. The level 1, any level you come on is okay, is good, but you're gonna get a lot more if you can get a level 2 NFT.
Right.
It's gonna be 400% more. Not 400 times, but 4 times as many coins. And then the other cool thing about these NFTs is there is if you refer people, they run little programs where you can upgrade to the next level NFT. So, and also, even if you don't do that in the future, and they don't have this all have all the specifics of this yet, but just by completing a bunch of data blocks, you know how we're doing 8 data blocks a day, 24 or 48 a day. If you complete a certain amount of data blocks, then your NFT will upgrade in the future. So if you start at level 1, you're going to be a level 2 at some level 3. But so the important part
we keep it simple, right, Sean? It's wear, share, earn. That's it.
Yeah.
So you're going to mint your data NFT, connect your device, wear it, monitor your health, right? And then if you want to make even more rewards, you can share it.
Definitely. Yep.
So let's run some numbers here, guys. This is really cool.
Dude, this thing is cool. This is what actually got me. I mean, this is one of the things that got me wanting to promote it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having fun with it. But this thing here, like when you actually see the vision of, in the position that we are all in, everybody watching this is in. We're the first. We're the first in the United States. We're the first in the world, basically. So this is
right now,
it's like massive.
Vivo is 0.
It's a penny.
It's about a penny, a little over a penny.
Yeah.
So you can go to their website. We'll bring it down to 2. All right. So now this is a person who gets what we call the builder pack. That's going to come with 5 devices and 5 level 2 NFTs. One-time payment. Super affordable. I love that there's no monthly auto ship or recurring, payments or anything. It's a one-time thing, but it pays you into perpetuity because you're going to get paid every single day. So at this price, level 2, all right, you're going to get 5 invite codes. So you'll have 2 data NFTs in Hub A and 2 data NFTs in Hub B, and then also your wearable that you have. So you're getting 5 devices that all increase the power of the mining of your cryptocurrency every day. So you would be at this price, right, that we're just started. They've only been on the, on the markets for about a month or 2. You're making about $33 a day, which I know might not sound a lot right now. But again, that's by telling nobody. You're not building the business at all. All you're doing is you got your 5 NFTs, your 5 devices, you give it to your friends and family, and you guys are mining crypto together. Now, let's just say it goes to 10 cents. Okay. Now you're making $274 a month. That's a decent amount, a little extra money, right? That could be a car payment right there. And this is not sharing, not telling a soul.
It's just for living.
Yeah, this is just for living. M.I.M.S, I'm going to switch things around here, but if you want to maybe make this make sense and let people see the bigger vision here, I think that would be a great time.
Yeah, no, I mean, we love when we look at this rewards calculator because it kind of puts into perspective, like Sean said, the even bigger picture and how, this wearable device and uploading it to the blockchain and getting these rewards actually changes your life financially. And that's a very big incentive for a lot of people to do something. Prior to this, I wasn't wearing a wearable device. I'm not really a wearable guy. But I cannot ignore that I do love the data that I'm getting on my own body and my own health and being able to check, when I wake up and it tells me I'm going to bed too late, and things of this nature and getting your EKG and things of that and your heart rate when you decide to work out and blood oxygen levels and things of this nature. But now when you can see, well, okay, I have this device and I'm uploading this data, interacting with the app, interacting with it, uploading this data. And I'm going to get paid in these rewards and these tokens. And, then when you have this calculator and you can see, well, okay, I didn't share this with anybody, but I just wore the device and the value of these tokens are rising. I'm getting paid more. And then now you're going to be able to see, obviously, if I decide to share with people, it's a whole nother level in regards to what you can earn. And it's just pretty exciting, to get paid from your heartbeat, interacting with the device that's, monitoring your health and putting yourself in a position to create yet another stream of income, which I talk about is so important. If you're relying on one stream of income, you're a disaster waiting to happen. It's 2024. You need multiple streams of income. You need to have assets, and you need to be involved into the blockchain and crypto space.
And we have a couple of good questions here. Somebody said, can you start low and upgrade? Yes, definitely. We'll show you guys the options here in a little bit, but you can get started for as little as a one-time payment of $300. That will get you whatever wearable you want and a data level NFT 1. And then if you want to go to level 2 later, or you want to get the more devices, you can always upgrade. And now here's one thing. It's not that the healthier you get, the more rewards you make. It's the more data you create, right? So
yeah,
Sean is a very healthy person, right? And he could be working out and eating right. But if he's not monitoring his health and creating that data, he won't be getting paid as many tokens a day. And then you could have a guy who sits around, watches TV, and eats potato chips all day. But if every hour that guy goes, yup, I'm unhealthy, he created the data. And so he's getting paid even though he's being lazy because he's creating the data. So it makes you pay attention to your health more and monitor it. But whether you're healthy or not, as long as you're creating that data, you're going to get those tokens sent to your wallet every day. Does that, anyone want to add anything to that?
No, you just have to interact with the software. You have to interact with the device. You have to check. You got to check it.
Right.
And and that creates the data. Same way if you have your apps on your phone, Facebook, it's when you use it, that data is being created.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so let me see here. So
they want to get this thing to, they want to get this thing into $1. And I'm not saying it's going to $1. Check it out at $1.
So let's see if you had, I'm trying to think if you just help 2 people get the builder pack, that would be what, 5, 5, and 9. So it'd be like 7. Does that make sense, Sean? If somebody just helped 2 people get a builder pack.
So 2 people got 5, 10.
It'd be 14. Yeah, 14. So let me. Okay, so if you 2 people, okay, we're just talking about you share this with 2 people. They got a builder pack, one-time payment of $12.50, right? You're making $54 a month, and that's at the price now. Okay, let's just go to 10 cents and see what you would be making. That's $450 a month. That's sharing this with 2 people who get a builder pack, and the token goes to 10 cents. You're looking at $450 a month. And like Sean said, their goal is to get to $1. That happens. You're looking at $4,500 a month. And again, that's sharing it with 2 people who get the builder pack. We're not talking about, you're not M.I.M.S. You're not Sean Davis, who's doing burpees every day and people are coming to you for health, guidance. 2 people getting the builder pack, and they share it with their friends. Again, no more sales, 2 sales. And when we hit $1, you're looking at over $4,000 a month. So, guys, this is powerful as this ecosystem grows because we're just getting started.
Yeah. This is, and the thing about the data is that it's premium data that these devices are collecting. It's grade A. It's pure. It's premium data that these companies want, and so they're paying them. They're going to be paying them for the data. They're paying them for the data, and that adds value to the token, right? So you have more and more people using the device, more and more people uploading their data, more and more people interacting with the blockchain and the software. That creates more value on the network, which then we can anticipate and we'll see a rise in the value of the token. And of course, just from wearing it yourself and not sharing, you're earning this token. And then, of course, if you share it as well, you put yourself in the ability to earn more. But one thing about, these devices is that people are already wearing these devices. This is already a growing market of people wearing devices like this. And as people start to realize that they can actually create an additional stream of income from wearing a device and having it turn into an NFT, through Vivo, that's going to continue to grow, and that's going to continue to get more people excited to participate and earn. And so, you want to be that person to share it with them.
So someone asked, is there a list of everything that it collects data on? So here is, what it's looking at: your heart rate, atrial fibrillation, breath rate, stress levels. We're talking about the SOS in a minute. Your steps tracking, your energy levels, body temperature, blood pressure, your EKG, your APG, which is cardiovascular aging, your blood oxygen levels, your sleep analysis, your bioimpedance analysis. You can also turn it on when you play sports. It will also remind you to move. So those are the data points that they're looking at, right? And now, if you just go out and buy this watch alone, you're like, I don't care about the blockchain. I don't want to get paid daily. I just want this watch. It's $249, right? You can get the NFT, get paid daily for just $300. So you're really just adding $2 or $50 onto what this device would be normally. Now, the SOS Guardian, I think, is a game changer. I'm just going to kind of describe it, and then Sean, if you want to elaborate on it. So you can set this. Like, my dad just had open heart surgery last spring. So I'm going to have him wear one of my wearables that I got in my builder pack so that it can monitor his, basically he's getting a constant EKG, and they're checking his cardiovascular health. So if, his heart rate or blood pressure dips below a certain level, we can set it to alert myself, my sister, and my mom instantly. My dad doesn't even have to hit something, right? So it's like the life alerts, help me and I've fallen, I can't get up, but you don't even got to hit the button. It will alert your loved ones or your doctor or whoever, is there to care for you, that so-and-so's heart rate is below the level that you set it for, right? Their blood pressure has dropped. So this is just next step, Sean, that could literally be saving lives. Anything that you want to add when it comes to that SOS Guardian?
No, yeah. I mean, it is super cool. That is what you said is right on the money, man. And it is a really cool thing. You talking about your dad and just me. I was a firefighter, and I'm not a firefighter anymore because I have cardiomyopathy, which says literally I could have sudden death because of my heart. There was something in my heart that said I could literally fucking just, like, right now, you guys will be like, where'd Sean go? And you know what I mean? And I got that. I'm living with it all the time. And I'm doing my burpees and all this shit, right? So, like, I'll give you an example. You guys ever get like you work out and like later on in the day you get like a little twitch, like your tricep will start to go blah, 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 or your shoulder will go blah, 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 and you're like, fuck, it feels weird, right? Well, dude, my chest muscle started doing it yesterday. It was all blah, 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 blah. And I started to freak me out a little bit because I'm like, fuck, is that my heart? Sorry my language. But I was like, is this my heart? Like, am I having a heart attack? Like, shit, you know what I mean? Like, kind of, like, because my heart's palpitating. So I went to this thing and I'm like, okay, bomb. I did my EKG and it came back and then I ran the AI. But dude, what a cool thing for me to do, because I was worried. I had to look at my hair, feel this. And she's like, oh, that is weird. And I'm like, hey, I think it's my muscle, but you know what I mean? Yeah. But I can look, dude, and I'm a former EMT firefighter. So this is exactly what we used to use. Like, you go in, they throw all the leads on you, and they're like, don't move, don't breathe too hard. Dude, you can do that just by going like this on your watch. You know what I mean? And so anyways, all this stuff is super cool. But what I'm saying is that it's for somebody like me who has something going on, or like your dad, it's everything, because you don't know. Yeah. I don't want to run to the hospital and then be like, oh no, stupid. You have gas, and you're like, oh right. Shit. So you know what I mean? You don't know what's going on. So this thing tells you exactly what's going on. That APG or PPG, it's called, the veins. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It shows you exactly like how big your veins are. So like when I had this thing, my heart thing, they wanted to see if my veins were clogged. They had to go in and shoot dye. Like they opened my friggin' thing up. They shot dye in there, and I had to go through a full operation. And they like checked, and they're like, "Oh, your stuff's good." This thing, I go like this. I actually go like this with this thing. I touch this little light, and the light comes on. And anyways, it knows how much my veins is. So anyways, really cool stuff. in there, guys. And if you're like me, and the other thing that I want to tell you guys is, so this all the health stuff's amazing, but also, dude, everybody wants to get into crypto and nobody knows how to do it. I mean, sort of, right? Like there's you don't have to buy it, you don't have to get it, you don't have to literally. You wear the thing. You don't have to go to an exchange. You don't have to go to your bank. You have to do nothing, dude. Every day you're gonna get crypto into your thing that you can spend. You never have to go on the computer. You never have to go to Coinbase. You never have to ask your bank. It goes like I'm creating money from. So if I didn't have this, I'd be sitting here not creating money, right? And
that's the easy decision, guys, right there.
Right? Because so I'm here. I'm on one of you guys watching who doesn't have it. I'm not creating money, right? Boom, I bought a thing. I connect an ATV. I create money. And I know if I'm having like just a chest, like, you know, like my chest muscles fluttering, or I'm having a full-blown AFib, right? So it's very cool.
Yeah, to get those vitals, those vitals, and have that data accessible is critical. It's critical, especially if you can have that vitals data on loved ones and then be sent an alert anytime their vitals get outside of a normal range. That's valuable. That's very, very valuable.
Very huge. And you were funny, M.I.M.S, because you said you don't wear one. I didn't wear one either. I never wore one before this. I got in it because of the crypto, but I love the info. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't into the info, but now that I have it, I love it. It's like my favorite app almost.
Yeah. I like to get this info when I go to the doctor and I get a check and they do the blood. I like to read all that and kind of interested in knowing what's going on inside of me, you know, and my levels and vitals and things. But so I do like that information, but I just never, you know,
me neither.
Wear a device, you know, to have it on. But definitely this inspired me to wear a device and get paid for it. Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. And I'm sure Mike's going to talk about getting paid.
Well, I'm gonna just show them some options.
Okay. They're gonna say the card because that's huge.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about the card. So the level 1, okay, is just kind of for somebody that wants to try this out. Just dip your toe in the water. Now this full kit is actually worth about $500. Okay, but you can get it for only $299. Again, that's just a one-time fee. There's no monthly anything you have to pay. You're gonna get a level 1 data NFT, so that will do 8 blocks a day. You're going to get a Hilo wearable device of your choice. So you can get just the wearable like Sean and M.I.M.S have. I got the watch generation 2. And you're going to also get a Vivo Pay card. That's a MasterCard that can be spent anywhere in the world. So when you get your rewards daily on your phone, you can send them to this card and swipe it in the real world. Okay. I mean, like instantly. You cash out your rewards, you send it to your Vivo Pay, you load it on the card, you walk out the door, you swipe it for gas. Whatever you want to do, wherever MasterCard is accepted. And that's it, guys. $299 one time. Now, if you do want to build the business and refer this and make some even more money, you can add a business hub for a one-time fee of $99. So $299, you're a customer. They're getting paid daily. You have your your health wearable. If you want to share this and make even more money, one time $99. So $399, you got your own business there and you're monitoring your health. Now you can get a data NFT level 2 and a wearable and the Vivo Pay, right? That's worth $1,000. You can get it for $799. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, very few people do this option because the third option is absolutely amazing. Okay, this is the one we all did. This is the data mining pool kit. This is a business in a box. This is over a $3,000 value you can get for a one-time payment of $1,249. Okay, you're going to get data NFT level 2, a Vivo Hilo wearable device of your choice. You're going to have your business pool hub so that you can refer people and share this with them to make even more money. You're going to get your OD debit card, just like the other ones did. Now, here's the key, guys, is on the bottom here, you see seed 4 times data mining kits L1 worth $299 times 4, $11.96. What that means is you're getting your own wearable for yourself. That's level 2. And then you're getting 4 more wearables with data mining kits level 1. So 4 wearables, you're going to get a code you can send out to your friends, your family. Maybe you want, a networker, to try this out for free. You're going to be able to send those 4 devices anywhere in the world. The people can just sign up for free and put your code in, and then they will ship them whatever wearable they decide. And then when they activate theirs, that's your downline, right? Those people are now in your network, and when they're mining crypto, you're getting a little bit of it because it's increasing your mining power as you bring people onto the network. So if you're able to do this one-time fee, this is the way to go, guys. This is the biggest no-brainer. You can try to save money getting that $299, but when you look at the rewards you get over time, you're actually losing money going with that $299. Sean, is there anything you wanted to add just about, the different levels that you can come in at?
Yeah, definitely. So guys, this is a little weird, right? Because this seems a little bit weird at first because you get your own level 1, but you're getting 5 devices, but you can only wear 1, right? So you're gonna get one. You're gonna get you're gonna get the one that's normally $799 for yourself, plus the business hub. So it normally would be $900 just for yourself, and then you get 4 devices and level 1, the $299 NFTs that you can give to people. You can actually sell them. I know a couple people who bought the $12.49 and then sold 2 or 3 of the $299s to people, just had them cash app them,
right?
And they did it. And so then they got, so it was $12.49. They sold 2 of them. So they got their data mining kit for basically $600, right? The other thing to really think about, guys, is that it is now Christmas in 1 month. And so if you're thinking about doing something like this, this is a one-time fee, and you're going to, until my heart, which could be any day now because I've got the cardiomyopathy, but until this stops beating, until this heart stops beating, this thing is going to pay me. It's not like, this next year, this is going to last 2 years. Till my heart stops beating, this will pay. So you can give the gift. So you can give somebody. So just think about it. You're going to Christmas shop. 4 loved ones, 4 people you really like, your girlfriend, your wife, your freaking mom, your dad, your kids, business partners, whatever. You can give them a cool, dude, if I got this would be super cool. Someone's like, hey, here's a cool watch. Just the watch. Just to look at my health, I would be stoked if somebody bought this for me, right? And then I'm going to give them crypto for life. So think about this for gifts, dude. So you're going to get yourself crypto for life and health for life, and you can give 4 cool gifts and crypto for life for other people. So, that to me, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's great. Well, that's a great idea for the Christmas business in a box. Sharing this wonderful technology. It's huge.
Yeah, I'm always big on, if you're going to give something, give an asset, give something of value, give something that lasts beyond that day or that month. And so not only when you give it to them, but like you said, for life, these devices, you're getting paid. And so whether it's 5 years or 10 years, your heart's still beating, God willing and beyond. And, you're still uploading that data, the tokens rising in value. And, so that's something that lasts, so I think actually that's a great gift, especially, what's going on in the economy and health wise and monetary wise. If you can give a gift like this to somebody this holiday season, I think that's probably one of the best gifts you'll give them, an asset or something that's going to produce something for them that they can use later on down the line.
Yeah, that's huge. And so guys, if you're interested in this, there's full presentations. We have more details. Just look down below in the Facebook or YouTube video. You'll see the link to the free Runners app. Okay. You can go to runwithrick.com. You can go to richdaddy.org. You're going to get inside the free app. We have, there's no links per se. You're going to have to talk to one of us or message us individually as of right now. But it's as simple as wear, share, earn. M.I.M.S. I'll actually, Sean, let's have you any last words you want to share with people and just urge them why to take action on this?
Oh man, we're just so early, dude. We're so early. It's like, first of all, we're in crypto, which is early in crypto. But we're like in a new part of data mining. So, like, in other words, cryptocurrency in 2008 was a new term, right? Bitcoin in 2000. So we are Bitcoin. This data mining is Bitcoin in 2008 for data mining and having your own data. So that's where we are. And then crypto is now 12 years in the future. So this is how early we are into data mining. And people were getting these Bitcoins, as you know, they weren't even worth anything. They were worth, I mean, you get 20,000 of them for a pizza. Like, you could have just freaking thrown them around crazy.
Yeah.
And now they're worth so much money. And so that's where we are right here, guys. And just, if you can just think about the future, and you can think about the future being, as long as your heart is beating, that this thing will, is going to be there, is going to be paying, is going to be growing, is going to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not going to get smaller, because I'm going to get paid as long as I wear this. So why would I stop wearing it? I'm not dumb, right? I'm not an idiot. So if I'm getting paid to wear this, I'm going to wear it, and I like it, right? So will everybody else. So this thing isn't going to get smaller and shrink in size, and the coin, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We're just at the very, very, very beginning. So, dude, jump on this, man.
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
M.I.M.S, last words today.
Yeah, I mean, it pays to be first. It pays to be early. And obviously, folks, we're the first in the United States to bring this to market. So I want you to understand something about what you're looking at. Obviously, this is a huge market. We're talking about healthcare data, hundreds of billions of dollars, industry and growing. You're talking about wearables, hundreds of billions of dollars, industry and growing. And then you're talking about this company here, and we're the first to bring it to the United States. And so you're talking about a massive market yet again. But then you also already have a market of people who are already wearing these devices. And obviously you have a market of people who are alive, right? Who have a heartbeat. So it's a massive opportunity to be early. And like Sean said, what a lot of the stuff that I do and that I'd like to share, I like to put a little vision and foresight to it. It's not necessarily about get rich quick or right now, but it's about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Like he talked about, it's about being in something early on and then setting yourself up later on in your life to where you don't have to worry about money, where you have multiple streams of income, where you have the assets that you need. Yeah. So it's, we talk about constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and cryptocurrency, and utilizing centralized and decentralized systems, really to create generational wealth. And I believe that because one thing about Vivo as well is that they already have the physical devices, right? They already are mining the data. The coin is already on CoinMarketCap. It already has value. That we're already getting paid daily. The MasterCard works. We're already able to swipe. We're already able to give these devices out to people, and everything else. So it's not too much hype, hope, speculation. It's not, well, this is coming down the line and we hope to have this working and this is what we'd like to see. No, essentially it's already here. Everything is already there essentially. So not only are we early, but we're early and everything is already built, and that's what gets me excited. I love when I can find a company where it's not hype, hope, and promises and stuff later on down the line. Everything is already here and we're early and first to bring it to the market here in the United States. So no brainer. It's a no brainer.
And guys, one of my mentors taught me this. You get one life, right? It's the most valuable, important thing that you have right now is your life. And as we go through our life, we can earn money, and you can earn a 0, you can earn 10, and then 100, and then 1,000, then 100,000, and then 1,000,000. You can keep adding all these zeros. But if this life goes away, none of those zeros matter anymore. And that's why, for me, this is one of the most important devices or programs we have ever brought to you guys, because it deals primarily, number one, with your life. And without that, all the money in the world means absolutely nothing. So guys, take action. Make sure you guys get one of these devices to start monitoring your health, tracking it, taking care of yourself, and taking care of others. All right, Sean, thank you so much for coming on today, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much for having me
Yes,
on,
sir.
man. Happy Thanksgiving to all the runners out there, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, guys, we will be on tomorrow at noon for our last show of the week, and then we'll be taking a break for Thanksgiving. We love you guys. Live in massive, massive gratitude and thankfulness all year round. And we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. Lace up.
What's up? Let's get well.